Guess what? It's that time. It's just a water change. No deep cleans, no filter cleans. Just drain her down, fill her up, because we got babies. We need to keep her fresh. The fish are happy, but it doesn't matter. I'm doing it anyway. Because it's been 2 days. Happy, happy fish. Happy mom, happy dad, happy life. Same with up here. They're doing well. I've left the eggs. I'm just going to let them keep failing until they win. That's a beautiful pair, and I'd like them to produce. We're going to get us a nice batch of white pigeons out of them. Oh yeah. But yeah, we got to get this water change underway. Freshen it up. And keep the growth rates going over here. Right? That's how it works. Clean water, fast growth. We want uninterrupted growth so that these are the most perfect babies anyone's ever seen. Look at those parents. He's a 15-month-old male. He's not even done filling out yet. And look at the size of him. And then she's over 2 years old. I forget it now. Like April, 2 years, April or May. And she was like coin sized, like 4 weeks old when I got her. So, yeah, it's really starting to come full circle. I am a happy, happy man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's been a work in progress for a very long time, and I'm getting there. And it feels good. On with the water change. Well, we just started draining, but a little activity here to look at. They're starting to swim around a little more. That's why I've got the baby brine shrimp going. See that? A little more free swimming action. Oh God, I love seeing that. Oh yeah. Look at them. Look at them. I brought the lights up a little bit so we can see them better. You know, no runts. They're all the same size. They're all doing good. I'm going to sprinkle some food on them right now. We'll watch that while we wait for the tank to drain. We're using Northfin's fry starter. I highly recommend Northfin. They've been good to me, and they're just a quality food. I mean, I've been sprinkling this fry starter on the parents, okay, for several days now, and look at the way they're growing. I have a theory about that. We'll get back to it in a minute. I'm going to give them their food. There we go. I put the food in. Basically, I stick my arm in there. Can't really record it because I only got 2 hands, but I stick my arm over whichever parent has them. I release a cloud in that area. It's there right now. They both swam through it. The fish are around it. I don't know if you'll see the particles on camera. The light's still fairly dim, but they're landing on mom right now, and that'll stick to their slime coat, and the babies will chew on it, and it's helping. I believe it's helping because they're doing very well. They're probably, I don't know, I think they're just doing really well. I think they're almost ready for brine shrimp at this point because they're starting to wander away a little bit more often, and I'm going to start clouding them with some brine shrimp later today, I think. See how they respond to that. I'm hatching some out right now. And we have the drain continuing as we watch the little babies. Everybody's fine with this, they're so used to it. No one's even bothering to hide. They know this leads to goodness. You see, they're starting to really hang out in between mom and dad, do what they want. that amazing? I had to clean the glass too. It's not helping us here, but I don't want to really. Dad gets upset. He tries to attack me if I go in the tank, and I don't want them upset. So the glass can suffer, and unfortunately, it doesn't help the camera very much. But it is what it is. But I do stick my hand in the tank to help feed the babies. See how they're starting to just hang out off to the side and stuff? That should mean they're eating particles, what they're doing. They're eating the fry food. And that takes the stress off the parents, right? Because they were twitching and stuff before I started doing that. I decided to do that because it looked like the babies were just too much. There probably wasn't enough slime, and the babies were feeding nonstop. After I did this, the babies started taking rests, and the parents were more relaxed, and the growth started improving. So I believe this is a good strategy. Definitely. That Northfin fry starter, good stuff. It's working out for me. Now we're halfway down on the drain. Take it down another few. I'll take half of that away and then I'll stop. I take it real shallow, fill it up, re-engage everything, and we're back in business. Fresh water, and it's not. It mixes so slowly and through all these tanks. Just all that new water will mix in that these breeding tanks don't get affected by any manner of shock, because I do it this way. And when I was trying to water change out the 20 gallons, the fish would, even if you did 10%, it might be too much, and then the babies just flop out on you. So I'm pretty much all last winter thought about how I was going to do this. Then I executed this spring, and here we are. Now it's all working out. That's why I call it the super system. Look at the yields. I mean, the yield is incredibly huge for a first batch. And they lay 200 to 400 eggs. If I start getting more and more eggs to survive, it's going to be insane. And they will. They just will, because the system really is only aging now. Right? Like, it's been up a few months like this, so it's actually coming into itself. It was probably, the cycle would have been destroyed because I doubled the water volume. But anyway, I got to get this pump off here. Okay, and we're into fill stage. See? Zero stress, zero interference. The worst thing I do to these guys is clean their poop when I need to. I don't need to immediately, right today. Maybe later tonight I'll just do a little. It always builds up in the corner over here because of the flow, so when it gets thick over there, I pick it up. I try not to disturb them. I don't pick it all up because the water exchanges through, it's just going through these tanks like 10-15 times an hour. So it doesn't sit there and get stagnant because I have the systems linked like this. Gives me a little more freedom over here to not worry and not be so meticulous. It also is helping me not have losses, because the water going all over the place kills the babies. You think it's bad? It's bad if the pH starts swinging with the adults. It definitely kills the babies. That's why a lot of people end up with small yields. I'm aiming for big yields. So, and so far we're 8 days. 8 days, I think now, and yeah, 8 days, and no baby losses. I'm thoroughly impressed with that. it's working out as I had hoped. And they've got a very large batch of eggs up there, and they're looking stellar for eggs that'll hatch tonight or tomorrow. So if those babies like what, or parents like what they see, they might let these babies live, and then I'll have 2 working pairs. That's why I left them there. I'd rather get the working pair out of them, let them keep trying. That's what I did with her. I kept switching males on her because and I kept trying this new male out because I'd wait for them to be fertile. My older males just eat the babies. It's just, I have 2 stinker males that I was using, and they're both just eating their babies. So thankfully I've aged out another male here, and this male is similar age to the one downstairs, which means these 2 might start succeeding very soon. So very exciting times. And then I can just mix the other, I'll just rob the other eggs and put their cones in tanks with good pairs and let them surrogate raise the babies, so I can still get some stinkers out of those males, get those brilliant turquoise, that really nice pattern they got. I want to get their genes into my Turks. So, but there's always something going on in the north, let me tell you. That's okay, because it keeps me busy and I like it. And the heaters are back in play. You can see the barrel water comes in pretty much on point. And yeah, just gotta fill her up now. It's real simple stuff. Takes me a few minutes. Pretty much been recording the whole time, so this video is as long as it takes me to change the water. Pretty much. A little less maybe. I've hit stop a couple times, but been recording the whole time. Yeah. I can't wait till this fish matures out and breeds. It's so nice looking. I don't know which fish it'll pick, but I'm guessing it's going to be this gold one over here. They're kind of similar in a way. That's if they're, male female. But it's a gorgeous fish. Some debris floating around. Again, while wandering, spending time off the cone. I got the camera out late. There was more of them a second ago over there. Yeah, seeing the big schools of them sort of going to the cone. There's food on the cone, so they're probably finding it. The sprinkles would have hit the cone too, right? But it's good. They're starting to sort of free swim. This is like another stage that I've never seen before, but I've watched it on videos. So they're starting to get to that next stage where they'll start free swimming, and over the course of the next week or 2, I'll be weaning them off their parents, and then I'll pull the parents when I'm convinced they're eating on their own. And we will have succeeded at that point. And they'll be much bigger by then. Probably dime-sized. Crap, I came real close to overfilling there, but I stopped it. I've re-engaged everything. This top tank's refilling, so that's gonna offset. Everything should be fine, and we're good. So that's it. Tanks are now mixing. Temperature's bang on, and needs to warm up a little bit as it mixes. That's it. That's how I keep her. So, thank you so much. Just fill back up. Now that everything's back to normal. Thank you so much for watching. And the babies will be here tomorrow. Unless I screw up somehow. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy colors. Even he who shows bars since he got here, he's happy today after the water change. Everybody's just improving. Little white dude's not so little. He's catching up.